Hello, I'm Ollie and this is Criminolly, where I talk about crime, pulp, horror, that kind of thing. Today, crime and fantasy, I'm going to take you through my J.K. Rowling / Robert Galbraith books. So obviously she's a divisive figure, and I did consider not doing, not including her in the library tour at all. But I thought that would be dishonest because, because I think her books are excellent, and also because, a thing I have talked about many times on the channel is the fact that sometimes you have to read books by people you don't like. We don't have to read them. You may choose to read books by people you don't like, and that is, absolutely your right to do so. So there are, many authors I've talked about on the channel before with opinions I don't agree with. A lot of the trashy, pulpy books I read are, have unpalatable politics in them. John Norman, author of the Gore books, was clearly had some very strange ideas about gender politics. H.P. Lovecraft was famously racist. It didn't feel honest not to talk about J.K. Rowling just because she is a current author rather than an author of trashy old pulp books. But equally, I do think her views are pretty objectionable. And if you want to stop watching the video here, or indeed have not even started watching it because of what it's about, then fair enough. So let's go through the books then. So Harry Potter first. So I read the first Harry Potter book. I think I read it when around the time the third one had come out, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I then read the first four. So obviously, I was a grown I was a grown up by that point. When did the first one come out? So the first one came out in '97, so I was 24. I really enjoyed them, and then got up to Goblet of Fire, and I think bought it but didn't finish it. And then more recently, after having my son, decided to give him a go again because he was not so much interested in the books but really interested in watching the movies. So I subsequently bought them all and read them all and did thoroughly enjoy them all. I think it's an excellent series. I love some of the characters. Snape is definitely my favourite character. I do think they are wonderful children's books. So anyway, here are my Harry Potters. So Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, or the Sorcerer's Stone if you're in the States. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Oh, I'm gonna offend people now by getting them in the wrong order. I can never remember what order these ones go in, so I'm just gonna do potluck. So Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Apologies if that was not the next book. Order of the Phoenix. And then finally, The Deathly Hallows. Or is it finally? Is that the last book? I don't know. And then I've also got, also by J.K. Rowling, rather than Robert Galbraith, Casual Vacancy, which I haven't read. So my wife got me this not long after it came out, actually, I think, from a charity shop, and I've never got around to reading it. I watched the BBC TV adaptation of it, which I thought was really, really good, I have to say, but have not yet got to the book, so I need to read that at some point. And then we've got the 5 Robert Galbraith books. So I do think these are really good. I think Cormoran Strike is a really good detective character. I think the relationship between Strike and Robin, his female partner, is really well handled. So I do like these books, despite the controversy around Rowling that has bubbled up since she started publishing these. So anyway, these are the Cormoran Strike books. So we've got The Cuckoo's Calling, The Silkworm, Career of Evil, which I think is probably my favourite. I thought this was so wonderfully horrible, this book. I really enjoyed it. And then the 2 more recent ones, Lethal White and Troubled Blood. Right, time for me to pluck another random book from the shelves. So this is one I bought not that long ago. So I bought this just after finishing my 100 book challenge. I bought a load of books by Derek Raymond. I haven't read any of them yet, but they come highly recommended. So this is I Was Dora Suarez by Derek Raymond, which is famed for being the book that made one of the editors of it throw up because it was so horrible. So I am looking forward to getting to this at some point. So if you have read this, do let me know. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments. And if you got this far in the video, then leave the puking emoji to show me that you got this far. So yeah, that's my tour of my Rowling / Galbraith books. Let me know what you think of. Let me know what you think of the books in the comments. You don't need to let me know what you think of J.K. Rowling. I completely get it. But yeah, do let me know what you think of the books if you like the books. And as always, hope you're safe and well. Hope you're reading good stuff, and I will speak to you again very soon. Cheerio.